Hi, I'm Alicia, and I am your integrative nutritional practitioner and holistic health coach. So, today we're going to talk about exercise. Exercise is a crucial element to any health and wellness plan, not only for the physical benefits, but equally important for our mental well being. In order to bring forth our happiest and healthiest selves, we must create a holistic wellness plan that nourishes our body, mind, and our soul. Exercise is a health protocol that perfectly fulfills that trifecta. Our muscles are our first line of defense against falls, mobility loss, and bone fractures. Harvard Medical School delivers a wonderful insight as to what can happen when we are immobile and our muscles begin to weaken. Research finds that people who have trouble doing everyday activities like walking, climbing stairs, and getting up from a chair experience faster declines in their health overall. So it's incredibly important for us to stay active and don't get in a position where we're bedridden for more than a few days. As we begin to age, our balance, our coordination, and muscles and bone health all help to prevent injuries. So that's why it's important to take care of your body. Let's talk about preventing falls. Strong muscles in our trunk and in our legs all help us stay upright and help us with balance. So if you're stumbling over something, if you have stronger core muscles or leg muscles, you'll be able to recover and hopefully not go down. That's also true with preventing fractures. Falls contribute to most fractures in older adults, and fractures can lead to surgery, hospitalization, and loss of function. And when you're down and recovering, especially as an older adult, it might be harder to say you had a hip surgery and you're bedridden for even a month. It's going to be harder to bounce back, especially when you're in your 70s, 80s plus. Not only is it important for our muscles and our bones, but it also is great at reducing diabetes risks. Exercise has long been linked to lower the risk of diabetes, and now research has shown that muscle strength and exercise also helps women avoid diabetes. Harvard Health. Preventing osteoarthritis. Exercise is known to improve pain and mobility in people who have already experienced osteoarthritis. And research also suggests it might also prevent the disease. Strong muscles reduce the load on our joints. So oftentimes when we're in chronic pain from something like osteoarthritis, we say, my shoulder hurts, so I'm not going to use it, and I'm just going to kind of keep it tight next to my body, when in reality you're making the situation worse. So let's talk about exercise. The term exercise can sound daunting. You might think I'm about to give you a 7-day-a-week workout routine that calls for high intensity interval training or long distance running, but that's not the case. This can be wonderful for some people, but it doesn't have to be 100% or nothing. Exercise can look different for everybody. If you're talking to, your grandmother, something as simple as sitting down in a chair, standing back up, sitting down in a chair, standing back up, that's going to be wonderful for her. If she is able to walk around the neighborhood, beautiful. An exercise practice that I really enjoy is yoga. I recommend it for all ages, and there's multiple types of practices depending on your skill level or mobility. What can you handle? So if you want to follow me over this way, we will take a look at a few of my favorite yoga practices. All right. So first we're going to talk about yin yoga. Yin yoga is a series of postures. I have my yoga partner here. A series of postures that are held for anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. And they can look, there's a whole variety of them. Anywhere from sitting just cross-legged or switching it up like so, just to kind of get your hips switching their direction, getting blood flowing and circulating. And one of my favorites, can you pull it down? Pull it down. One of my favorites is opening up our chest. So all day we're at home or the office on our computers, and we're hunched over like this, and we need to just open our chest back up. So I like to take a nice flexible ball and set it in my lower back, kind of in my ribs a little bit, if you can still see me, and just let my chest fall and open. And I'll lay like this for anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes, practicing heavy, open breathing, and kind of just turning my chest a different direction than it is throughout the day. So that's yin yoga. Next we have vinyasa. So vinyasa is a series of postures that we will put together, creating a flow. And throughout this flow, we work with our breath, our inhale and our exhale. And not only is this great for physical well-being, but this is where the mental and spiritual come into play too. And this one also gets our blood really flowing and our heart pumping, because as you'll see when I show you, you're moving through postures, standing up, sitting down. It's great for just circulating that blood flow. So here's a basic flow that I'll show you with my yoga partner here. So we'll start in something called a downward dog over a dog. All right, that was your typical vinyasa flow. So with every posture, there's an inhale and there's an exhale. And you'll see that I'm moving all over the place and really getting good blood flow. And I'm using my body weight to help build muscle. There are no weights involved. Now, if you're looking for something a little bit heavier of a workout, then there's an option called Yoga Sculpt. So Yoga Sculpt is the same thing you just saw, however, it's incorporating weights. Today I don't have weights, so we'll have water bottles. So you just go through your same flow, but now you have weights anywhere from 3 to 10 pounds that just are going to help really tone and build muscle. So I'll go through that one more time. We'll start in our downward dog. But this time I'll have, we'll say, 5-pound weights guiding me through my practice, helping me build muscle. And not only are we using weights, but in Yoga Sculpt, you'll be working with more aerobics. So that'll incorporate maybe some push-ups, maybe some sit-ups, maybe running up and down stairs at the beginning of your class. So that's going to be a heavier workout. And then another thing I advise, after all of your workouts, rolling out your muscles. We tend to build up lactic acid, and that kind of causes that pain we feel the next day, that soreness. So I just like to take my roller after a hard workout and roll out my legs like so, moving that lactic acid around, preventing soreness, and of course, water, lots of water. Water is a vital part of working out and creating health. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video and it was informative and you're ready to start working out. Happy flow. Namaste.